took it off! What's up, doggers? Welcome back to another Genshin Impact reaction playthrough. I did ask my fellas in Discord how long the runtime of this quest would be should anyone do it earlier than me. And it turns out, the interlude for this patch is pretty damn short. We're going back to the roots. We're going back to 1.0 Archon quest length time. First and foremost, the saddest thing I find is, remember how I complained in Natlan's Archon quests? Iansan, right? Our dear little body builder. She was present in the Tevat chapter trailer, but she's been terribly absent in all the first 4 acts of Natlan, which is why I was happy to see that she seemingly plays a bigger part given that she's in the thumbnail of the Archon quest. But guess what? I have been informed that she has no voice. That I find to be a huge shame. Brief recap, history repeats itself, the abyss descends on Natlan again. And in my playthrough anyway, it killed just shy of 5,000 people. So because we weren't fast enough, we didn't save the lives of 5,000 other innocent people. We felt that powerless. For once, we're going to the Flower Feather clan, Chasca's tribe, to check on the situation over there and help their efforts in rebuilding. And the worst of all, we had to lose Koichi.
Because that's who you are. And that's the sister I'm proud of.
The loss of Koichi was the stepping stone for Chasca to get her ancient name. And they're also hinting at something more sinister, with Capitano been sent on a journey by Renova. Let's not dilly-dally any longer.
Think fast, Chuckle Nuts!
It's been a few days since the battle. Hopefully the tribes are getting back to normal. The Flower Feather clan was hit the hardest, right? That's Chasca's tribe. Maybe we should check how everyone's doing.
I don't think it's a maybe at this point. It's a definite. We have to help them. Right, let's check the map But
Holy Jesus.
Oh my, I mean, I get it. There's Masters of Nightwind, Flower Feather Clan, and Ocotlan. Okay, you know what? Let's make our way over to Flower Feather Clan first, then pull Chasca. Oh shit.
Oh my god, whose dog is this?
Oh, ooh. It's still like a glide thing. You just glide. Oh, and there's you too. Since I still don't have Chasca yet, I'll bathe in the last few moments of my Scaramouche. And new music. Hey. Oh yeah, perfect timing as well. We can see the visual of the Masters of the... Huh? Is this the... But I thought I had focus Oh my god. Wait, what's the point of focus mode then if it's just gonna... Bro, no, we're not, no. There's nothing here. Oh, we are... Oh god, the volcano's right there. Which is right here. Oh fuck. Dude, we're in the tribe, can you chill? Looky here. Oh, there's more Totos as well. Right, I didn't look too carefully, but I'm pretty sure we can find Aoife's, little hut as well.
Wait, isn't that Iansan? I wonder what she's doing here.
Oh great, the first person we meet is unvoiced, of course.
I brought all the stuff over, Coach. What's next?
Oh wait, this is the collective. Right, of course, they're purple, while Masters of the Nightwind is deep bluish. Oh, brother. Just take it easy before the real work begins. You two are in charge of preparing the houses to the north. The rest of you should go west. The road practically crumbled beneath my feet on my way here. The whole thing will need to be reinforced.
Alright, I'll start by moving the boxes over.
But hey, they ain't the collective for nothing. You see the muscles?
These muscles aren't just for show, you know.
What he said, yeah.
See that? Perfectly defined. I can lift this stuff up with one hand.
Not a single twink from their tribe, probably.
Just prepare to be amazed.
peeve?
My back!
Well, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Take him to get some rest and apply some meds.
Iansan!
Traveler, Paimon, what are you doing here? I heard the Flower Feather clan was hit a lot worse, though. So I decided to come help. Right, you're a sports coach. Looks like you're in pretty good shape already. Competitive fighting, extreme sports, you could take your pick. As for you, Paimon, we might have to start you off with a balanced meal plan.
What? There's nothing wrong about Paimon's current meal plan. Like today, Paimon just had some braised meat stew, fried shrimp beanballs, sour sauce kipper, and stuffed and mashed potatoes. That's practically nothing.
Also, Paimon, it's not like you get fat. Anyway, that's enough idle talk for now. Well, earlier, the chief asked me to bring a few people to help with something. Are you two free? As you can see, due to unforeseen circumstances, I'm short a few people.
Of course, we're also here to help. Let's go see the chief.
Perfect, then follow me. All fires fuel the flame. Interlude. Please. Come home early. And, whatever. I want an Auroron, too. First pulls weapon pull, that's a bad omen. Yo, bro, early. That was way early. 33, 43, 53.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Flower Feather Clan. Any disputes you need me to end for you? Depending on the situation, it could cost you a little dignity.
Easy. Easy W. When triggering the passive talent bullet... What? The second Shadow Hunt shell loaded into the cylinder will be additionally converted into a shining... the chance to... what? Trigger spirit... what? They will be pretty... remember to meet elemental type requirements. The chance to... what?
Man, shut your...
Run. Give me our grandson. God damn. We're at 20-ish. Grandson. No. Where's my grandson? Where is grandson? Sucrose, please. $50 again? Well, thank you. No oro. Ay, Jesus. Please, where's grandson?
Oh, hello. I'm Auroron from the Masters of the Nightwind. Want some vegetables?
It's just crazy to me how he's not a 5-star.
Chamber full and ready to roll.
Wait, she takes off her hat?
Yes!
Chasca without hat looks a bit uncanny. No, I triggered the thing. Never mind. That's the chief, by the way. We made it, chief.
You're here, Iansan, and you must be the traveler in Paimon. I've heard a lot about you. I'm sure we'll have a much better time now with your help.
God, I am loving this design.
Aerate it. Warm it up. That's a 10.
Mutota.
Cold. So cold, Duarte. Are you there? I'm drowning, and there's something in the water.
The abyss. The abyss is coming. There are eyes in my hands, and hands in my stomach. And my stomach is full of teeth. It ate all of you. It's coming for me too.
Can you imagine how it's like for them? Because, like, remember, the thing is, right? I think it was Iansan who brought this up as well last patch. Each tribe, it was different, the way they were attacked. It's like the Abyss knew the disasters that happened to each tribe perfectly counters them. It's all attacks designed to specifically do the most damage to their weak points. Oh.
Monstrous beasts! How did you get in here?
God, look at the size of this guy.
As you can see, their mental state is quite poor. They went missing after the battle. We found them in the wilderness in the days that followed, but the damage had already been done. We found them unconscious in areas corrupted by abyssal tumors, lying next to their deceased comrades. My only guess is that something terrible must have happened during the battle. According to the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind, Sudden exposure to a large amount of abyssal power can have mental as well as physical repercussions. We've never seen the effects this heightened before, but maybe Gasoithoth was just too powerful.
So I thought. Because if they're infected this badly, they can't fight anymore. This is still highly detrimental. I know Mauvika said that we're gonna go take on the Abyss by ourselves, but the tribes still need their own defenses, right?
It's the abyssal monster that appeared in the sky not too long ago. After consulting our ancient legends, we decided to call it Gasoithoth, Reaper of the Abyss. There was some mention of a treatment from several hundred years ago, but that knowledge is long gone.
I could try to help.
Right! You can purify abyssal power! Might as well give it a try!
We'll do the best we can. Oh, so they were still contaminated.
So, what can we do now? Don't tell me my friend is just gonna be like this forever?
Come back to me, Cochitta! Please, don't leave me like this!
We beat Gasoithoth! They survived the battle! Are we really just gonna sit back and watch them lose their minds?
Of course not.
What is it, Iansan?
We'll take it case by case. First of all, we shouldn't keep them cooped up in here. The environment isn't doing them any good. Let them go where they feel comfortable, and the Traveler Paimon and I will talk to them. Alright, it's up to us now. Let's talk to them one by one. This is a bad situation, but I know the warriors will find a way to pull it through. After all, we've overcome so many challenges already. What's one more?
It's all right, my boy. Papa's here.
Oh, it's his son. Oh.
Looks like he's not going anywhere. I don't know why, but he's looking at us with such hatred. Anyway, please don't let me keep you. I'll stay here and keep an eye on him.
His head's clouded. He sees everyone as monsters. I do want to try something. Let's compare the test flights. Then just see who flies longer. The OG?
The fuck?
Or the newbie? 14 seconds.
Wind rises.
That's crazy. 5 extra seconds longer than skip. No, my boy. My beautiful Scaramouche. You've been outclassed. It hurts me so much. He's had the crown for so long. I'll always remember you.
So dark. So cold. I want to go home.
Okay, just wait a little longer. I will take you home. The caravan from my tribe should have brought some firewood. I think starting a bonfire might help.
Light. Underwater. Where is it coming from? Someone there? Please save me. No, wait. You have to leave this place. The water's too deep. You won't make it.
Is the environment of water just burned into his memory?
Duarte.
Oh no, it's not working anymore!
Looks like the bonfire wasn't enough. That was the second time he mentioned the name Duarte. Maybe we can start there. Let's ask around and see what we can learn. I'm gonna take a guess and say whoever this Duarte is, they might be dead.
Duarte was the name of Atoco's Surian companion. Atoco almost drowned as a child, and Duarte was the one who saved him.
Oh, Cucusaurs.
He dove deep into the water and used all his strength to carry Atoco back to the surface. It was pretty touch and go, but both of them made it in the end.
That means we just need to bring Duarte here and Duarte's gone.
Well, you see, Duarte died 4 years ago during an Abyss invasion.
Oh.
He was helping evacuate injured warriors from the front lines, but fell to an ambush.
What did Duarte look like?
He was a bit on the smaller side, but other than that, he was just your average Cucusaur. Well, hold on. What are you planning?
We just need to impersonate him. Well, I don't have any better ideas, but that feels a bit cheating. But if it helps him feel better, I just wish you didn't have such an evil smile, Lumine. I think Scaramouche still might be better in terms of height coverage. Let's see.
Behold!
Okay, so he reached that part.
Take me up!
Never mind. Oh, wait. Right. Ocotlan. Wait, so how does this work in canon exactly? Do I actually absorb the Saurian?
Duarte?
Step forward.
How did you get here? Are you here to save me?
Wait, if this is canon, then it means all the times I've absorbed all the Saurians is canon as well. Push him lightly from behind.
You're gonna carry me out of here just like last time.
Last time?
Over a decade later and you're still trying to save me. I can't believe you made it this deep underwater, but I'm so glad you found me. Once we're out of here, let's split a huge portion of blazed meat stew. Just like old times. I owe you for this. We're almost at the surface. People tried to tell me you were dead, you know? As if I'd let that happen. I promised to protect you. There's no way. No way.
He still cares for him so much.
No. Wait.
Oh no, don't.
I failed.
Oh no, he's getting suspicious. Slam him hard. I don't want to give him brain damage. I'm sorry, I didn't have another option.
Duarte? Wait. You're not Duarte. How did I get here? Who are you people?
Oh, thank God, but we knocked him out of it.
Atoco! He's Kaylee. What's going on? All I remember is the battle against the Abyss, and then I was drowning. And a Saurian that looked like Duarte saved me.
He explained the situation to Atoco.
You went through all that for me? While all I did was cause trouble for everyone? I'm so sorry.
That's fine. None of this was your fault. Maybe it's not my place to say this, but go easy on yourself. You deserve to move past what happened here, what happened to Duarte.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
If only real-life trauma was this easy to conquer. It's still creepy knowing that the whole Saurian form thing, you know, the stuff we do for exploration. It's creepy to know that's canon. Am I the only one disturbed by that? Because if that's the case, I've robbed so many Saurian kids of their parents. Kind of makes me out to be the criminal.
Guilty.
I think she's the worst of them.
It's coming for me. It's gonna eat me.
It's okay. There's nothing to fear. The Zoethoth has lost. Nothing can hurt you anymore.
It's no use. It'll just come back. Nothing can stop it. Nothing can stop the Abyss. It will devour everyone. One day, we'll all be reunited in the pit of its stomach.
Maybe it's just Paimon, but she seems to be in even worse shape than Atoco.
That's what I'm saying. I wonder what triggered it. The battle against the Abyss? Or maybe, like Atoco, it's some deep-rooted fear. The Abyss just made it worse.
Iansan, I heard you cured Atoco? I'm so relieved. Is there anything I can do to help? If you need extra hands, I can...
You explain what you did to cure Atoco and you take...
I think you're onto something. The mental distress does seem to be connected to pre-existing fears and anxieties. Iansan, do you believe there are people in this world destined for battle?
I get that feeling sometimes when I'm instructing a particularly gifted student. It's something like, wow, we're born to play this sport.
Then, what about people destined to be unfit for battle? When Cochitta was little, her parents died fighting the Abyss.
Oh.
She was only 11 or 12 at the time. And her brother, even younger still. The two saw their parents collapse in a pool of blood as flames roared and spread all around them. Cochitta trained hard to become a warrior, but still found fighting Abyss monsters too difficult to handle. She and her brother were left with severe trauma after the incident. Pain and fear that they could not get over no matter what. Something changed within her several years ago when the Abyss attacked our tribe and broke into her home.
Is that a Yamku?
By the time the guards rushed to the scene, they found her standing there, weapon outstretched, hands trembling. Her brother huddling behind her for safety, and the Abyss monster dead at her feet. She didn't even look at it, and just kept repeating the same thing over and over. You're the only family I have left. I won't let anything happened to you. She became a completely different person after that. She earned a reputation as a very capable warrior and fought countless battles against the Abyss. We all thought she overcame the trauma, and we were so happy for her. But now it seems like even if she buried it deep within herself, the fear still never left her.
She suppressed it. Maybe fighting the Abyss was her way of making sure she wouldn't lose to anyone else. Maybe the thought of experiencing that pain again scared her more than the Abyss. On the outside, her choice to fight made her seem strong, but she never forgot the trauma of that night. The Abyss just brought it back to the surface. This one is tricky. We can find the right opportunity, and that's the brother, isn't it?
Quali?
What are you doing with that weapon?
Show me the monster that hurt you! I'll make it pay! I'm going to protect you this time!
Oh.
Calm down, Quali. That monster is already...
I can do it! I don't care what it takes! I just want her to get better. She's the only family I have left.
Family?
Exactly like she did for you. Hold on. Chief Motota. Looks like Cochitta is responding to his words.
If Quali goes to battle, the Abyss will devour him. I can't let that happen. I have to do something, but it's useless. No one can beat the Abyss. It's a death sentence. Just like what happened to Mom and Dad.
The Abyss isn't indestructible. You've defeated countless monsters already.
But I'm no warrior. I'm just a coward. Still, I have to protect Quali. What should I do?
Stay strong for him. I think you just need to fight it one more time. Good idea, Traveler. Her fear of the Abyss runs deep, but she still has the will to fight. She just needs to defeat an Abyss monster by herself, and we can prove to her that the Abyss isn't indestructible. Just like you said, I think it's worth a try. Plus, with us around, we can make sure she won't get hurt. Although that also means us finding an Abyss monster.
Try checking the mountains to the north. A few fled in that direction after the battle. I dispatched a team to clear them out, so most of them should be gone, but there might still be a few stragglers.
Be careful, Cochitta. Everything alright, Cochitta? You don't have to force yourself to do this. How can we make this easier for her? I guess we could wear them down first, but I think it's better to stand guard for now. We should wait for the right moment to intervene.
You were the ones who killed them! As a kid, I thought my parents were invincible. They were always so strong and gentle. They seemed like the most powerful people in the world. But I can still see the image of them collapsed at my feet that night. The raging fire, the smoke, the smell of blood, the sound of my brother's cries. It's all burned into my brain.
An abyssal Hilichurl rogue, huh?
They told me to run, and I could see the fear in their eyes. I've been running from my fears ever since. But why didn't my parents run? It must have been because...
To protect you two.
You can do it!
Because of our family. When you have someone to protect, there's no backing down. No matter what.
Oh, help, Cochitta. Alright.
Let's help her out!
Oh, my leg!
Did she hurt her knee? I'll let you finish the other one off. Go, Cochitta.
I can do this.
Oh, there's more. Go, 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 Cochitta. Go. Get the finishing blow.
Pitiful.
One more. Nice.
Where are the rest? Where are they hiding?
You've defeated them. They're not coming back. That last strike was absolute perfection. You pulverized them in a single hit.
That's impossible. They were gigantic beasts crawling with eyes, ready to devour everything in sight. No, wait. What am I saying? Abyss monsters are not actually that scary. I've defeated them before. I know I have.
She's back to normal!
That's good to know.
Cochitta!
What just happened?
You explained the situation to Cochitta.
That is quite embarrassing.
It's alright.
Sorry about that.
It's important to listen to your limits. Just like in training, pushing too hard will only hurt you in the long run. Everyone needs time to rest. Besides, I have a feeling you won't have to face those fears alone anymore.
Even though we're both scared of monsters, you were always the one who stepped up to protect me. But not anymore. I'm going to get stronger. From now on, we're in this together.
Aww.
Is that so? Then I'll look forward to the day when you'll be all big and formidable. I finally feel like myself again. I couldn't have done it without you all. Thank you for everything. I think I'll rest here for a bit. I don't think I can make it back to the tribe just yet.
I'll keep you company. I'll fight by your side until every last monster is gone.
That's very brave of you. But you know what would make me even happier? If this whole war would end tomorrow, so you would never have to fight at all.
And the last...
Atoco's all better. Did you hear?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yes, really. It's all thanks to the Traveler and Iansan.
Oh hey, look at their flying gear. It's got like a single feather. Now that I think about it, they've dealt with constant attacks from the Abyss, right? I assume the deal with choosing the Abyss manifestations to look exactly like the Saurian companions the Natlanese are so used to is to throw them off at the beginning, like in the first few waves, like something that's always stood by them as companions for so long for each tribe. Like how could I fight something like this that looks almost exactly like they're national creatures essentially? Yeah, force them to fight something that looks exactly like your companions. But hang on, hey, it's Eva. That's 2 people down. You're an amazing problem solver, Traveler. Probably a well-honed skill from all your travels, right? You really know how to give people hope. Ever since you came to Natlan, I've been feeling a lot better about our chances of winning this war. You got them through the initial stage of panic.
Honestly, Paimon was at a complete loss when she saw so many sick people on the hot air balloon platform. We only found a solution this time because you kept her cool and took control of the situation. You deserve most of the credit.
Haha. Well, who am I to turn down such a nice compliment? Most people say the first step is the hardest, but it's not actually all that hard. Exaggerating the difficulty in your own head is where the fear comes in. I'll never get it. Might as well not try. I hear that kind of talk all the time. But if you break your goal into smaller parts, the first step might actually turn out to be the easiest.
Whoa, you're right. That makes a lot of sense.
Iansan! Bad news! Ocotlan is out of control!
Oh, the last guy. Sekam, I'll be right there. Time for conversation is over. Come on, let's go see him.
Koichi, give me a hand for a sec. Right. Koichi's not... She's not here anymore.
Do you honestly think you're fucking funny?
Bruh, really? You did that for Chasca's teaser already? You had... How hard do you want to rub that in?
What are you doing, Ocotlan? Wake up!
Don't you recognize us, my boy?
Oh, no, he sees them as Abyss manifestations.
The Abyss monsters are everywhere. Everywhere.
Don't hurt your dad.
It's pointless to think about that now. The warrior only has one job. Fight until the very end. Careful! He's not himself!
Ocotlan!
We need to get him under control. Let's go.
Wretched Abyss! Get out of my tribe!
Sorry about this.
Dad! Archon! This is my final battle!
Sorry.
Please, son. You've got to stop. You can't keep going like this.
Wretched monsters! Give me my family back! Look, Ocotlan! That's your father! He's standing right in front of you! Get out of my home! I'll never forgive you!
God. What? Oh shit, Animal Lumine. Oh, we knocked him out.
Right, sir?
He was just gonna accept it.
I'm fine. Please, don't hurt my son. He's just trying to protect his home.
We need to bring him back to his senses as well.
What should we do now? He's different from the other two. It's like he can't hear us at all.
He has a fighting spirit, that's for sure, but we can't keep him unconscious forever. I need to think.
Abyssal corrosion syndrome.
Oh my. I was wondering when I'd get to hear you again, Capitano.
500 years later, and it's resurfaced again.
And you would know best, huh? Given it's what took your homeland.
Direct contact with high concentrations of abyssal power causes irreversible mental trauma in most people. The exact presentation will vary according to trauma level. Some will suffer from superficial hallucinations and maintain the capacity to perceive the outside world. In such cases, verbal and physical interaction can be used to break through the hallucination. However, there are also those who are so far gone, entrenched in hallucinations so deep, that medical intervention is the only option. That's why we developed the Drought of Lucidity.
We, as in the Congrians, huh?
It's a kind of medicine that can dispel the psychological impact of the Abyss.
Oh.
The treatment comes with severe side effects, including chronic migraines for the rest of the patient's life. So, it's reserved for the worst cases. This man is a devoted warrior, one not easily swayed from battle. That is precisely why it's so difficult to pull him out of this hallucination. If you trust me to be true to my word, give him this.
I know you are. You're an honorable warrior, Captain. You wouldn't lie about this.
Please, give him the draft. My son thinks he's alone in this world.
At the father's request, Iansan accepts the draught from the captain and quickly gives it to... Oh. No.
Monsters!
It's better this way, even with the side effects.
What's going on? Dad? What are you doing here? My head hurts. I just had the strangest dream. I dreamt the Abyss took over the tribe.
It's all right, my boy. It was just a nightmare. Let's go home. You need a good night's sleep. But first, I want to thank you for saving my son. May I ask your name?
Hold up! Just Capitano is fine.
Oh, he was about to say the captain. Was he?
Just Capitano is fine.
Unless he was about to say his actual name. Which your name starts with... Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Just Capitano.
Because it doesn't sound like he was saying the word the. It's more like there was an R following. Maybe I'm reading into this too much.
Thank goodness everything turned out all right.
Thank you. You saved the day.
Think nothing of it. I agreed to offer you my aid, so this is merely a part of that duty.
They had 500 years to develop a cure like this.
Besides, I care deeply about this land.
I know you do.
Right! When we were with Mauvika, you told us you and your soldiers defended Natlan against the Abyss 500 years ago.
My desire to protect this nation remains unchanged. When my platoon arrived in Natlan 500 years ago, like you, we were true outlanders. But as time passed, I encountered the people of this land and witnessed their desperate struggle against the Abyss. Though many of the warriors were rash and inexperienced, they were steadfast and fearless in battle, willing to do anything to protect their fellow citizens, oftentimes with complete disregard for their own survival. Just as I fought for the glory of Khanria, they fought for the survival of their nation. We happened to share a common enemy, so I decided to offer my aid. We fought side by side to the very end. I traveled to many places after that, but I never forgot this land. Even now, my work in Natlan remains unfinished.
Natlan hasn't forgotten you either. Why don't you want to use your name from 500 years ago? Now, here I chose the second option, but if I chose the first one, I would have learned that he once had a title called the Sentinel Knight. Although I don't think he divulged anything else after that.
It may seem difficult to understand, but the reason is really quite simple. That name carries with it the glory of my homeland and the honor of Natlan. Yet, I failed to bring my soldiers home. And I failed to help Natlan defeat the Abyss.
Well, you're not to blame. It's like an otherworldly threat.
That's not your fault.
What I say?
The Abyss is way stronger than any of us imagined.
You need not comfort me. I am no longer who I once was. Let the events of the past continue to collect dust in the annals of history. I will continue to help Natlan in my own way. The drought was Guthred's invention. He was a respected military doctor, as well as my trusted second-in-command.
You can really hear that he cares, though. Wasn't Guthred the guy that occupied Auroron's consciousness?
In order to develop a treatment as fast as possible, Guthred used himself as a test subject. He passed away shortly after the drought was complete. That's who he was. Unrelenting in his pursuits. No matter the cost, no matter the sacrifice. In the end, he even gave himself up for a chance of success.
How interesting. This dialogue, he's always framed with something obstructing him or enclosing around him. It's like, does he feel suffocated, walled off from everything else?
I'm sure he would be pleased his creation aids people, even now. The Abyss has wrought enough suffering on this land. I sincerely hope this war will end soon.
No matter the costs, no matter the sacrifice. Huh, that sounds rather familiar.
Stop worrying about other people's survival, about their losses and sacrifices. You just need to win. That must be why I've returned. For this moment. Please finish what you set out to do, Commander.
The soul that possessed Auroron, it was Guthred, wasn't it?
You're more perceptive than I imagined. However, some things are better kept secret for now. We may be working together, but our goals are not entirely aligned.
I know. We still follow the Sarita.
All I can tell you is this. Natlan may have survived the worst of the crisis, but the souls of this land are still not at peace, and that is why my work is not yet done.
Well, if it's personal, then we'll just have to trust you.
If you have other questions, I'm willing to answer them.
Wait, like anything? Paimon wants to know how you eat with the mask. Anything you want to ask, Traveler?
Paimon, do not squander this opportunity. This is one of those if you have any other questions moment with the whole roll of dialogue choices. Why is that the first thing you thought of anyway? What you should be asking is if the mask comes off during...
Natlan must pay the price for Mauvika's use of the Ruler of Death's power. That price is death. And only Mauvika's death can clear the debt. Even now that the war's over and the threat to Natlan is gone, it looks like that death is still set in stone.
Could the captain know something about the Ruler of Death? I may not get this opportunity again.
In the garden cultivated by the gods, flowers and weeds grow side by side. When the weeds compete for nutrients in the soil, the gardener intervenes to inhibit their growth. I'm not one to pass judgment based on my own standard of right and wrong. But it is an undeniable fact that she is responsible for my suffering, as well as that of my people.
Renova.
If that explanation is too difficult to understand, allow me to show you exactly what I mean.
Show me? He took it off! The curse of immortality. I don't know what I expected, but this isn't.
The Ruler of Death can freely define the form of death, or grant immortality to anyone she desires. Her power is a rule in and of itself. With such an overwhelming level of power, it can feel hopeless to resist.
But we didn't get to see it. Given that Hoyoverse didn't feel like showing us Capitano's face, I personally dug into the game files themselves to find the hidden model for Capitano's face. Here it is right now.
Hi.
Damn it, I thought they were gonna see it. Fuck. Oh, man. It's fine. I have enough patience to wait for 5.3. Maybe he was just so handsome. I would go if he was hella attractive as well. Like you take off the mask and it's like a K-pop star or something.
I am of the belief that, in this world, no destiny is unchangeable, no death inevitable, and no rule unbreakable.
I hear a distant galactic baseballer.
So, before the final moment truly arrives, we must fight harder than ever.
And no one fights alone. Hey, Traveler Paimon! Apparently, Xilonen's ready to start forging your ancient name. You need to check the progress of your Pilgrim's Chronicle. She invited a bunch of people to be there, including me. So let's head to the stadium once you're done here.
This is a critical time for you, Traveler. It's best not to delay, so let us end our conversation for now.
Wait.
Best of luck to you all. Goodbye.
Thanks, Captain. What a mysterious guy. Still, he doesn't seem quite as intimidating as before. We're basically comrades now, right?
So in the end, the captain still hasn't told us his real goal. of reminds Paimon of someone we met recently. Oh, right, the Lord of the Night!
Dude, I really hope the Pilgrim's Chronicle can negate the cost of an ancient name. Otherwise, Xilonen has to die just to forge us our own name. Oh, everyone. God. Oh, you're still gonna make me voice Ajaw.
Sure took your sweet time. Wretched scoundrels. How dare you keep the almighty Dragon Lord Kulahal waiting. You perforce and apologize, or we'll...
Ooh. Thanks, Kinich. Don't listen to him. We just got here too.
Kinich? Kachina? Mualani? Woo! Everyone's here!
Reunited at last. Did you miss us?
Mualani, I did.
I brought candy and cookies to share.
Kachina's voice now. Let's go. This is so weird to say as a comment, because usually you don't have to worry about these things.
Just in time, traveler. It's so stifling in here. I was just about to go outside to get some air.
It's the same temperature outside.
Grandson.
Anyway, how was the trip here?
Pretty sweaty.
To be honest, I also didn't expect this many people to show up. A third of this amount is more than enough for my plan.
Why do you need them here?
I need to ask them about you, gather their thoughts and hopes. That will help the formation of your ancient name.
My Pilgrim's thingy still isn't done yet, though.
Oh, you brought the Pilgrim's Chronicle, right? Yeah, let me take a look. Okay. The progress looks good. We have enough people.
Really?
So let's get started.
Sorry I'm late.
Chasca.
When I got back, I heard about what you did for my tribe. Thank you.
Aw, it's nothing.
All right, let me remind everyone what's going to happen. I need each of you to stand before the Pilgrim's Chronicle and share your stories about the Traveler.
Oh.
Your words will be recorded and become a part of the Traveler's ancient name. Any, questions?
Nope.
All right, then to start things off...
Hold on. Remember what we discussed?
Oh, right, I almost forgot. Traveler, Paimon, you, can't be here for this part.
So basically you want us to leave the Pilgrim's
Hey,
Chronicle here and wait nearby?
Oh, don't worry, this shouldn't take long.
You're right. If only Paimon could say a few things about you in there.
Well, looks like you're about to have that chance. Just missing one last thing. You've been by the Traveler's side the longest, Paimon. We need to hear what you have to say.
Right, alright. Throw all the praise my way, Paimon.
Sorry, Traveler. I just need to borrow Paimon for a second. It should be quick.
Oh, yeah? Okay, no? That took longer than expected. Did something go wrong?
Paimon gave us a lot, and I mean a lot of information. I'm not even sure the Lord of the Night managed to get all of it.
Well, we've been to 6 nations already.
Yeah, that is fair. That's, I'm surprised it didn't take longer, to be honest.
Here, you can have the Pilgrim's Chronicle back. I'll need it when I forge the name, but you can continue your adventures in the meantime.
Okay.
And when the time comes, I will forge you an ancient name unlike anything that's come before. So that you, Mauvika, and Natlan as a whole can finally put an end to this endless war.
And that's all there is for the interlude. Oh, that means Drunxilali's gone then. Man, we still have 5 empty slots. I'm guessing Chasca's story quest will fill up another slot, and then the world quest will fill up another slot. And Nightwind, sorry, forgot about that, because Silali's not out yet, so that still leaves 2. I'd assume 1 is reserved for Mauvika, maybe? But that still leaves 1 more. But yeah, you're right, this interlude was pretty brief. You know what, I'm fine. Like I said, I'll be patient and wait for the game, the writers to feel it's a proper time to show us what Capitano looks like. Or maybe they just never do. They keep the sense of mysteriousness on him. We know it can be taken off, but what if we just never get to see what he looks like? He's just as intimidating with the mask on. So they've named the giant dookie in the sky Gasoithoth, an anagram of Yog-Sothoth. Oh, the embodiment of all time and space across an essentially infinite number of space-time continuums. he's connected to the multiverse. Which makes sense too. The Abyss is like an alien's native source of evil. Capitano in the multiverse of madness. I'm still holding on to the fact that Capitano might have accidentally slipped up and almost said his real name. You know when 5.3 is releasing? That's a bit cruel. It's the 1st of January, the first day of a new year. They're gonna welcome the new year for us by forcing us to witness probably a 7-hour-long quest of pain, war, and more death. A lot to look forward to, and I'm very unsure as where the finale would be headed. But we can only hope it doesn't end with so much sacrifice that it scars me. Thank you all for watching. Let me know what you guys thought about it down in the comments. Any theories you have, any thoughts, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.